A day I'll never forget was the day I was diagnosed. Sitting there thinking, this can't possibly be happening.
My connection to the disease started in 1982 when my grandfather was diagnosed. He was a farmer and a strong man, and he was having a lot of weakness and trouble kind of walking. And not only did my grandfather have the disease, but my mother was diagnosed in 2004.
I was diagnosed in December of 2015. That very day, that evening, we were introduced to Jeffrey Rothstein at the Packard Center.
The Packard Center was really built around the concept of collaboration. Hopkins has a very long, many decades history of a great collaborative environment. But the energy of collaboration really taught me how rapidly we could advance science.
So the collaborative environment, I think, in the Packard Center is enormous because we not only getting just funding from the Packard Center, but the collaborative environment allow you to exchange ideas that otherwise you don't find if you're just working in your own labs.
For 25 years, the Packard Center has been hosting an annual meeting. It is an amazing 3-day meeting in which we have over 40 speakers. We feature young investigators as well as the senior established investigators. All of the ideas put everybody in a room together in which we can stimulate collaborations. It's over 300 people, and as well we have a virtual component of the meeting, which all of it is designed in order to facilitate a rapid sharing of information and resources so that the field is not being held back at any step.
People work together. Every time we come to their big symposium, there's new collaborations that are being formed.
And I think the community is really the primary strength of the Packard. It's these investigators, the best people in the world working on this problem and working together.
Packard is collaboration. And I have to really say that Jeff Rothstein has been instrumental in really teaching all of us the value of collaboration, because without us working together, we wouldn't be where we are right now.
And really the biggest accomplishment has been to be a catalyst of these collaborations and these research findings. The hope now is that the next 20 years we will be even a faster catalyst, because we will never be able to cure a disease without understanding it first. And my strong belief is that there is no uncurable disease.
In a word, I think the impact that the Packard Center has had on science is transformative.
Back in the 90s and 2000s, probably still today, it could take years before you would get research dollars. You'd put a grant in, it would get reviewed, it would get rejected, you'd resubmit it and go back and forth. What was lacking there was the urgency and immediacy of essentially picking the best research and making sure it moves forward fast, but in a coordinated way. That is essentially the mission of what the Packard Center is about.
To find a cure or to find something that will slow the disease down or hopefully block the disease from onset, we have to have great researchers like Jeff Rothstein and his team that he's put together at Packard.
I'm most proud of really the team of researchers that have come together over 25 years. Hundreds of researchers are working together. I call that, if you will, my family, and that family is probably our greatest achievement. So Packard Center is all about starting innovative new projects, but that spark of ingenuity and creativity comes from the funding of Packard Center. What is Packard Center dollars? It's all based in philanthropy. So philanthropy essentially is the starting point to make a difference in ALS.
I think what I'm most excited about right now is the incorporation of RNA technology, so that we actually can develop personalized therapies for people living with ALS, so we can have the right therapy for the right person.
There's a lot of excitement, and there's really a lot of new ideas that are out there that are being tested. So to the patients, I think we have hope.
And hope is so important because people who despair are kind to give up. I feel like I have hope in the future of this research, and that hope is what fuels me every day. So by supporting their work, I feel like at the end of the day, what I'm doing is investing in hope.
When I talk to my patients, I definitely can promise them that we're going to have therapies. And depending on which form of ALS, they'll have a therapy today. But I know for certain in the future there's going to be impactful therapies. And I'm pretty certain the therapies we've brought forward in the first 25 years, especially interventions like gene therapies, they're going to expand dramatically. And we will have a large contingent of ALS patients that will not see their disease develop. The hope is in the science.